Hello, 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 my people. Good day to you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time zone you're listening to this, thank you for tuning in every single day to listen to me on Daily Mind Shift on YouTube, on Telegram, or snippets on WhatsApp status. Thank you. I appreciate you. Your attention is not taken for granted. Today, I want to talk about patience. All right. I want to talk about patience. What I'm learning about patience, I just want to share it with you. Let me anchor today's episode on this statement. Patience is not to wait, but to regulate what you anticipate in a peaceful state. Patience is not to wait, but to regulate what you anticipate in a peaceful state. Now, I need you to really hear that, not just with your ears, but with your soul, with your life. Let me say it again. Patience is not just about waiting, all right? It is about how you manage what you are expecting without tormenting your peace while you wait. Because let's tell ourselves the truth. Most people are not struggling with waiting. They are struggling with how they are thinking while they wait. We've been trained to think that patience is about delay. Like, just wait your turn. Hang on, it's not yet time. Delay your gratification. Good things come to those who wait. You've heard it all. But can I tell you something? Waiting doesn't always mean patience. Some people are waiting angrily. Some are waiting bitterly. Some are waiting resentfully. Some people are waiting, but they've lost their peace. They've lost joy. They've lost focus in the process. That is not patience. That is internal punishment dressed up as virtue. Let's define this clearly. Patience is the calm, steady handling of anticipation without letting the unknown steal your peace. Let me repeat that. Patience is the calm, steady handling of anticipation without letting the unknown steal your peace. See, if your peace is in chaos, or if your spirit rather is in chaos, but you are not moving, that is not patience. If you are frozen, fearful, frustrated, that is not patience. Patience is regulated expectation, calm anticipation, quiet trust in the unseen without being eaten alive by the unknown. Let me talk to the part of you that is constantly planning ahead. That part of you that is thinking, what if this doesn't work out? What if I miss my moment? What if it takes too long? What if I'm left behind? Believe me, I've been rattled with all these thoughts also, and I'm still once in a while rattled by all these thoughts. That is our anticipation system. It is wired into us. We all look ahead. We all hope. We all envision. But when anticipation turns into anxiety, you've crossed the line. You've stopped preparing and you've started panicking. You've stopped visualizing and you've started catastrophizing. You're no longer in faith. You are in fear, dressed up as planning. And what is the result? You start to suffer not from what has happened, but from what might happen. And that kind of mental suffering can make you quit a path that was perfectly on track. Not just because it doesn't move at the speed, not especially because it doesn't move at the speed that you wanted. And that is not what I want for you. Let's bring this home a little. All right. Patience is not a time issue. Okay. It is a temperament problem. Patience is not about the time. It's about your temperament. Some people can wait for 5 years peacefully. Others get wrecked in 5 minutes. It all comes down to this. Are you able to stay steady when nothing is moving in your life? Are you able to stay steady? Because the truth is, movement is not always visible. Something can be growing even if it is not glowing. Something can be working beneath the surface even if the surface looks dry. A seed buried in dirt doesn't look promising, but it lacks but its lack of visibility doesn't mean it is lacking progress. Do you understand that? A seed that is buried in dirt doesn't look promising, but its lack of visibility doesn't mean it is lacking progress. And your life, our life, is the same way. So you've got to ask yourself this: can I be peaceful while I'm in progress I cannot see? Can I hold space for something that is moving, just not moving on my terms? That is what patience is. Here's the trap that we fall into most of the time. We confuse feeling restless with being stuck. We confuse lack of results with lack of progress. We confuse quiet seasons with unproductive seasons. But many times, that quiet is the soil stage when the roots are forming. If you start digging up what is beneath the surface because you got anxious, you will kill the very thing that was about to bloom. That is why your ability to regulate your anticipation is everything. Do you understand me? Your ability to regulate your anticipation is everything. Let me be practical a little. Here's what regulation looks like. Telling your mind, I don't need to have every answer today to be okay. You tell your emotions, just because I feel unsure doesn't mean I'm unsafe. You tell your fear, waiting doesn't mean nothing is happening. It means something is maturing. And you tell your expectations, you don't run this house. Peace is the one running this house. See, patience is not pretending you don't care. All right, it is choosing to care without letting the unknown control your calm. If you don't regulate your anticipation, here is what will happen. Number one, you become emotionally volatile. Little things will trigger you. Everything feels urgent. You're snappy. You are anxious. You are always second-guessing life. You are always second-guessing people. You are always second-guessing yourself. You sabotage your own progress too. You pull out early. You pivot too fast. You move without peace. And number three, you compare constantly. Everyone else's life feels ahead of your own. You feel behind. Even if you are exactly where you need to be, you always feel behind. Number four, you numb yourself with distractions. You cannot sit without silence. You cannot sit with the silence around you. So what do? You stuff it with noise, scrolling on social media, snacking, just eating. You keep avoiding your life. You break your rhythm too. You cannot stay consistent without your energy. You cannot stay consistent because your energy is tied to your emotional weather. And the worst part is you miss the reward that only comes to the one who could be still without being stagnant. Let me give you a few practical mental disciplines that I think works because they work for me. I'm still a work in progress, but it works. Number one, check your focus, all right? What are you really paying attention to? What are you really paying attention to? If all you focus on is what has not happened yet, you will magnify the gap, not the growth. So you try asking yourself this: what has improved in the last 30 days for me? What inner strength is being built right now in me? What am I learning by not getting what I want immediately? These questions reframes your season totally. And then you keep showing up for today. For today alone, you keep showing up. You cannot live in tomorrow, all right? You only have now. So keep doing what today asks of you. That is where your power is built. In the dailies, not on your dream boards. In the dailies, ask yourself, have I done today's assignment? Have I done today's assignment well? Or am I worrying about tomorrow's result? And then breathe, all right? Learn how to breathe. Breathe your mind back into peace. Seriously, pause and take 3 deep breaths. When anxiety starts to whisper into your life, take 3 very deep breaths. Then speak truth. Something like, I'm not behind, I am becoming. This is uncomfortable, but I'm not unproductive. Peace is possible here. Just because I cannot see movement doesn't mean it is not happening. Talk to yourself. Let your breath and your belief work together. And finally, trust process over pace. Some things in life takes time on purpose. They are not late. They are just layered. Growth, maturity, wisdom, real confidence. None of these can be microwaved, all right? You have to be patient with them. So don't rush the slow things that are shaping the best and the best part of you. Don't rush them. Don't rush them. So today, as you go, this is what I want you to go with. Waiting doesn't mean nothing is happening. It means something maturing where your eyes cannot see yet. Your peace is more valuable than your pace. Protect your peace fiercely. Patience is about what you think, not what you see. Your outlook will determine your outcome. And finally, you don't need all the answers